guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Felicia McGee. I'm a real estate agent out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. So if you are in another market and you have a client that's looking to relocate to Las Vegas, or if you have a client in Las Vegas that's looking to sell, please send them my way. I do pay a referral fee for any transaction that I close, so please feel free to reach out to me. So for today's video, I wanted to talk about how I did in 2020 transaction-wise. So let's get into the video. The goal that I set for myself for 2020 was to close 12 transactions. I wanted to focus on closing one deal consistently a month. So how I did was I ended up closing 11 transactions. I did have a personal situation that had me off of work for a month, so that affected my production goal. But overall, I was pretty happy with the 11 deals that I did close. So that's how my 2020 year went. Now, what I learned in 2020 that helped me achieve those goals is that prospecting is the foundation of my business. If you are thinking about getting into real estate, and once you make that decision to get into real estate, how are you going to generate business? How are you going to get your leads? Because I am here to tell you that the phone is just not going to start ringing just because you've gotten your real estate license. You have to talk to people. One of the fastest ways for me and what worked for me is I'm not a big open house realtor. I don't care for them. I prospect by phone, and that's the fastest way to reach people, to talk to people, and that's what's worked for me, and so that's what I stick to. So again, how are you going to generate business? How many hours a day are you going to commit to generating business? For me, I prospect for at least 2 to 3 hours every day. 4 to 5 days a week. So you have to have that penciled into your schedule. What's your prospecting appointment? For me, I prospect from 9 to 12. I like to get my prospecting done in the morning, so my afternoons is just my lead follow-up, any admin, any appointments that I have, but my prospecting is in the morning. So figure out, how are you going to generate your leads? How are you going to generate business? Okay. Now, once you've worked so hard to generate those leads, another important thing that I've learned is lead follow-up. You have to have a good lead follow-up system, because if you don't follow up, another realtor will follow up, and you can end up losing out on business. So you have to have a really good lead follow-up system. It took me a minute to get into a good lead follow-up system, and I lost out on business too because I took too long to follow up. So you have to find a way that works for you, that you're going to follow up with your leads. Okay, so lead follow-up. Once you start prospecting, lead follow-up, and turning those into appointments, and then appointments turn into signed contracts, then you can start negotiating contracts. So going on appointments and negotiating contracts is a big part of real estate. And that's one of the things that I learned as well, is that you have to be prepared going on an appointment, whether it's for a buyer or a seller. What's your presentation look like? What's your listing presentation look like? Probably record a video doing a listing presentation, just so you guys know what that sounds like. And then negotiating contracts. Part of real estate, you have to be a good negotiator so you can work out the best deal for your client. So those are a few things that I learned. And another thing that I learned that's so important is that you have to know your market stats, okay? How can you talk to people about real estate if you don't know what's going on in your market? How many homes sold last month? How many homes sold in the last 7 days? How many new homes went on the market? How many new escrows went under contract in the last 7 days? Are we in a seller's market? Are we in a buyer's market? Like, you have to know those things. They are so important. So if someone comes up to you and says, is this a good time to buy a home? Use a stat. Yes, Mr. Buyer, it is a great time to buy a home because right now, interest rates are historically low as 2%. So let's get you started. Let's get you pre-approved to see what you qualify for. So always be able to give your potential client a why. If it's a great time to buy, yes, and here's why. Is it a great time to sell? Yes, and here's why. Here's what the market is doing right now. Is your inventory low? Is your inventory high? You guys get the point, right? Know your market stats. So those are the major things that I've learned in 2020 that has helped me build the business that I have. And I look forward to 2021. My goal for 2021 is of course just to build on my skills that I've learned, keep prospecting, have stronger lead follow-up, and go on more appointments so I can get more contracts. So I've aligned a business plan to help me to close 24 transactions this year. That's 2 deals a month, and that's so doable if I stick to my goals and hold myself accountable and do what I say I'm going to do every day. So I talk to 25 people a day. That's my goal. I talk to 25 new people every day and do my lead follow-up as well. So that's my goal for 2021. And I'm going to also try to upload more videos for you guys. I know I'm so bad about recording and uploading videos. I've just really been focused on my business and just trying to grow it and get it going, because once you have that momentum going, you just can't stop. So I've just been really, really focused on that. So now that my business is starting to move, which is so great, I have a little bit more time to record videos. So it may be once a month, but I'm going to still try to upload some content for you guys. So, and if you want to see content, if you have any ideas that you would like to see me do, let me know. Leave them in the comment section, and I'll try to record some content that will entertain you guys. So thank you so much for watching my video, and I will see you guys next time.